Welcome to lesson number Juhachi, lesson number 18. We will now look at calendar time. In this lesson, I will focus on calendar time. In the next lesson, we will look at clock time. In the earlier lessons 14 to 17, we discussed counting of objects. We have a very similar situation in terms of narrating time also. The Japanese date format is YYMMDD. That means we talk about the year first, then the month, and then the date. We will discuss them in the same order. We will discuss the year first, then we will go on to the month, and then the date. We will also cover the weekday, the name of the weekday. The normal day-to-day calendar used in Japan is the international calendar starting with 1st of January and ending with 31st of December. There is another traditional calendar that is used for only government documents, patents, etc. This calendar also starts on 1st January and ends on 31st of December. However, the representation of the year in this calendar is different. The traditional calendar has a concept of era that changes with the ruling emperor. The year 1 of the new era starts on the day the new emperor is crowned. The current era is the Hei-Sei era and started in 1989, the year in which Emperor Akihito ascended the throne. He was crowned on 7th January 1989. That day was the Hei-Sei era, year 1, month 1 and day 7. The previous day, 6th January 1989, was the Showa era, year 64, month 1, day 6. This means the year 1 is counted from the year of crowning, but the month and date are still as per the international calendar. The day 1 to day 6 of the first month of the first year in Hei-Sei era just did not exist. If we subtract 1988 from the international year, we will get the year as per the Hei-Sei era. The current year 2010 is the 22nd year of Hei-Sei era. Hei-Sei means peace everywhere. We just now saw how the year is counted. Now let us look at the way months are counted. Even though we said day-to-day calendar is same as international calendar, the names of the months is not the same. We do not use the names January, February, etc. We have them named as first month, second month, third month, etc. The counter for months is gatsu. The names follow the Chinese number with the gatsu suffix. There is one other significant difference. For the numbers 4 and 7, we said shi and shichi are avoided in the number system. But apparently, when counting months, these are the standard terms used. Thus, the names of the months are Ichigatsu, Nigatsu, Sangatsu, Shigatsu, Gogatsu, Rokugatsu, Shichigatsu, Hachigatsu, Kugatsu, Jugatsu, Juichigatsu, and Junigatsu. We discussed the year and the month. Now let us go on to discussing the date. There are two ideas here: what date and how many days. The description for both are same, except that the name of first of the month is called Suitachi, while the count for one day is Ichinichi. Let us see how these numbers go. First is Suitachi, second is Futsuka, third is Mikka, fourth is Yokka, fifth is Itsuka, sixth is Muika, seventh is Nanaka, eighth is Yoka, ninth is Kokonoka, 10th is Toka. As you can see, the dates are following the Japanese numbering system, even though the months follow the Chinese numbering system. As is the nature of the Japanese counting system, after 10, we shift to the Chinese counting system. 11th is called Juichi-nichi, 12th is Juni-nichi, 13th will be Jusan-nichi, and so on. However, there are three exceptions. 14th is called Ju-yokka and not as Ju-yon-nichi. 20th is called Hatsuka and 24th is called 24. The rest of the days have the format with Chinese number with the counter nichi. The 30th is Sanju Nichi and 31st is Sanju Ichinichi. You will also notice that dates 1 to 10, 14th, 20th and 24th, which follow the Japanese system, have the names without the counter nichi following the expression. The counter for these Japanese names, except for Suitachi, will appear to be ka. The elapsed time is counted the same way except for the use of Ichinichi instead of Suitachi. We have seen the names of months and dates. Let us look at the names of the weekday. The weekdays are still 7. The planets to which they refer are the same. The order in which they appear are also the same. There is a standardization across the world on this count. Nichi-yobi is Sunday, Getsu-yobi is Monday, Ka-yobi is Tuesday, Sui-yobi is Wednesday, Moki-yobi is Thursday, Kin-yobi is Friday, and Do-yobi is Saturday. Nichi, which occurs in Nichi-yobi, stands for sun as well as daytime. Getsu stands for moon. Ka is for Mars. Sui is the name of the planet Mercury and also the liquid metal Mercury. Moku is the name of planet Jupiter. Kin is the name of planet Venus as well as the metal gold. In South India, silver is the one which is referred to Friday. However, the word for silver is gin and kin is the name for gold. Do is the name of planet Saturn. So that's how the weekdays are named. When we talk about year, we use the suffix nen. When you talk of the month, we use the suffix gatsu. When you talk of the day, we say nichi. When you talk of the weekday, we say yobi. If you want to ask questions about this, you will have to say nan-nen for which year, nan-gatsu for which month, nan-nichi for which day, and nan-yobi for which weekday. Now let's go on to express some dates in words. Today is 24th of May 2010. That is the day on which I am doing this recording. How do we say this in Japanese? Kyo wa nisen junen gogatsu 24 desu. The order is YY, MM, DD. First we said how many nen, then we said how many gatsu, and then how many nichi. Actually we use the date 24th here, which goes by the name Niju Yokka and does not follow the traditional system of using the suffix nichi. So we do not say Niju Yokka Nichi, you simply say Niju Yokka. Kino wa Nisan Junen Gogatsu Niju San Nichi Deshta. Kino is yesterday. Now I have used Deshta instead of des, which is for the past tense. Now since the previous day was 23rd, the name for that has become Niju San Nichi. In this case, Nichi has been used. So these illustrate how expression of a date will be different for two different dates. That brings us to the end of lesson number 18. In this lesson we covered the calendar time. In the next lesson we will cover the clock time. Consider subscribing to my channel Avid Reader 100 on YouTube, so you may receive alerts on new posts from me. Deva Mata.